All right, Papa D Disc Golf out here at the new Phoenix Run disc golf course over here in Fountain Inn. Played here a couple weeks ago when it first opened for their doubles tournament, so I figured I would come out and just give it a try as a solo player and see what I can do out here. So I'm just going to throw my best round, see what I can do, kind of show you the course as I go through. I'm going to take 2 off the first, and we're just going to get started. All right, hole 1 is par 3, 303 feet. See it straight up in the tree line up there. Let's start with my Papa D Disc Golf wave. Got this at Disc Golf Swag, so see what we can do with it. All right, I like that line. Now let's take the Fox. This is the Glow, Halo Glow. See what I can do with it. All right, both are decent shots. I'll take them. All right, take the Judge, see if I can get close. And that'll drop in for a par. Starting off with a par. I'll take it. Okay, so hole 2 is 320 feet, straight up there. All concrete is OB. I forgot to hit record when I threw. I ended up in the grassy area over here to the left. So I am safe. I just have a long shot up for my upshot to try to save par. All right, I'm gonna take the Alpus and just see if I can get up close. That'll work. Drop it in for par. We'll take a par. All right, so hole 3 is 289 feet, but we do have a double Mando with kind of a low ceiling. You see the yellow caution tape. The basket is up past that. So really, I just want to get up past all that construction stuff. All right, we're over by the tee box for number 4, I believe, so we should be in good shape. All right, as I said before, I'm gonna go for par. I could probably try to run this, but chances of me making it are slim, so just gonna take the tune and get up close. That'll play. Staying on par. Okay, so the sign that I landed next to on my drive off 3 was not the tee pad for 4. It's just another sign with some encouragement on there as you go throughout the course, which is kind of cool because we're over here at the Presbyterian Church over here in Fountain Inn. So now I'm on hole 4, number 4. It is a par 4, 469 feet. We do that tall oak is a Mando tree, so we just need to stay to the right of it. All right, I'm still in bounds, but I'm gonna have a major hyzer around to the basket, and it is an elevated basket. Looks like all right, I didn't hyzer around as much as I'd like to have, but I'm still close. Just take the Alpus, try to get right up underneath it where I can just drop it right in. We'll take a par on that. All right, so hole 5 is tricky. It's a par 3, 243 feet. You see it down there in the woods. If you can keep a low drive, you might be able to sneak through that tunnel. I'm gonna take the PA5 and try to come up and around this big pine tree and see what I can do. That was not a friendly roll at all. It was on great line. When it hit, it kicked back and rolled. All right, so when I landed, I actually landed up over there, but it just rolled all the way to here. I'm just gonna take the tomb, see if I can get close. I think that will play. Take the par. All right, so hole 6. Tight tunnel shot to get out to the hole that's up on top of that hill over there. 248 feet. So, let me think about which disc I'm gonna throw. All right, let's try my Halo Glow Fox again. See if I can get through there. I caught a little branch, caught the big tree, but I'm safe, so we'll take it. Okay, again, I'm just gonna play for par. Take the tomb, try to sit right up underneath it. There is a little drop-off hill behind it, so even if I wanted to, I'm not gonna run it. That works. Staying on the par train. All right, so hole 7, par 4, 501 feet, I think. Straight through this whole clear opening, and then it dog legs to the right. When I played in that tournament, I actually threw my personal best from flat ground through about 316 feet. So, see what we can do with it today. Now come out of it, come out of it. That's gonna be tough. All right, so didn't go in as deep as I thought, but I still have to get up under these branches and around to be able to try to get around to the right. So I'm gonna take the PA5 again and try to get an ante on it. That might help me save my par. Yeah, I am definitely not upset with that Anheuser shot out of the edge of the woods there. If I can get all these stickers out of my hand. Take the tomb and try to lay it up again. Like I said, I am not upset with par from where my drive went. All right, hole 8, 248 feet. Basically dead straight. I'm gonna throw one of the foxes. Let me think which one I want. All right, I changed my mind. I think I'm gonna go with the millet. It tends to go glide a little bit straighter for me. Man, that thing was right on line too, till it hit the trees. All right, so the tomb been doing pretty good as a approach disc for me, so let's try it one more time. Liking the tomb. All right, this is probably one of the most interesting holes on the course. The island hole's another one, but you see you got a double Mando, but you got these two trees right in the middle as well. Not sure if Josh was just in a bad mood when he set this one up, but you see the baskets down past that tree down there in the middle. So let's take the AB swirl focus, see if we can split this gap. Nope. However, I made the Mando. All right, so if you don't make the Mando, you see the orange blocks, that's your drop zone. So I'm through, throwing my second shot, take the judge, see if I can get up and around. That was sweet, if I do say so myself. Saved the par. All right, so hole 10, 385 feet. You see it straight down across the little open area there, the little dell. I'm gonna take the millet and see if I can get at least to the middle of the field. Stayed back, baby. All right. All right. Time for the tomb again. Should be able to get up and down for that. I do want to say props and shouts out to Jay Albright over at Another Round Greenville. My wife was looking for a disc for me, and he told her to get that one, and I'm really liking that tune. Staying with pars. All right, so hole 11 is 361 feet, par 3. You do not want to go left. There are some really thick briars and stuff that you do not want to get in. So I have to get over this little mess here in the middle, but you have to watch out for the trees on the right too. So, it's a tricky little shot, but I'm going to take the millet. Get over that and come back. Okay. Didn't quite make it all the way past it, but I think it dropped on the other side. All right, like I said, I didn't drop all the way out, but I think I did get clear enough. I'm just gonna take the judge, it's 200 feet, and see if I can come up and around and get close. Hit basket. I am not at all upset with getting par from where my drive went. Hole 12 is par 360 feet, straight through. Got some stuff you gotta kind of watch out for. I'm gonna see if I can get the focus close. Dude, that was going in the basket if it didn't hit that last tree. I get the judge in for a birdie. Birdie. There's hole 13 is another tight, straight tunnel shot. Here in the woods, it's about 189 feet. I'm gonna see if I can throw this focus as straight as I did on the last hole. Nope, but I should be able to get up and down for par. Again, try to get the tomb close try to make par. Yep, I should have a comebacker for par. All right, so this is hole 14. It's 233 feet, par 3. This hole has got the most obstacles of any of the holes on the course. You've got the straight route. You've got a quasi hyzer route, and I think that's what I'm going to try to do is hit that hyzer route. Actually, let me get another disc. See what we can try to do. Dude, I hit basket. I think I stayed up. Let's see if I can save this birdie. I'm surprised that thing made it all the way through without hitting anything. And that little clump down there saved me from getting wet. All right, so hole 15 is 230 feet. Where that down tree is, you see the root ball. Right in front of that is a dogleg right downhill, and that's where the basket is. I will say, Josh and Eric and the pastor here at the church, and anybody else who had a hand in laying this thing out, it's a great course because it has a lot of different shot shapes. It's not the same thing over and over. So I think what I'm going to try to do is take the PA5, start to the left, and let it kind of anhyzer, hopefully down the hill, but we'll see. I didn't hear it hit any trees, so hopefully it went down the hill. All right, so I made it down the hill, but I'm a little short, and I got these trees blocking me. This is where I really wish I had a forehand. But we're going to take the tomb. Hopefully I don't hit that little tiny branch that's hanging right there. No, but I hit the big tree. I got this little tiny little twig tree in my way. But we'll save the par. All right, so hole 16 is 300 feet. This one kind of reminds me a little bit of number 4 at Holston Reds. You have to get out of this gap. You want to try to hit as far in this clearing as you can, and then it dog legs left up the hill. Got a bunch of just, the short bushes and stuff along the left, so you just want to try to get through. That's all I'm trying to do. That kicked out, I'll take it. All right, so I'm still in the fairway. Let's take the focus, see if I can get close in or hit the basket or anything like that. Oh, come on around in there, get it in there. Parked underneath, I'll take it. If I miss this putt, I need to get the game up.
All right, so apparently my microphone doesn't pick up any distance. I'm going to put the yellow marker to show you where I'm teeing off for. This is an island hole, and I'm going to go ahead and throw my wave and see if I can get inside of the orange markers that signify the island. If not, then I will have to go to the drop zone and throw in again. So hopefully you can see my disc as it's flying, and we'll see if I make it into the island.
All right, so I did land inside the markers. It is a little bit of an elevated basket, so again, I think I'm just going to lay up and try to take par. And that will work. I'll take a par on that. All right, so hole 18, 305 feet up past those two guardian trees there. Not sure if I want to throw the wave or the millet. I think I'll go with the wave. Again, Papa D Disc Golf wave. Let's see what we can do with it. I'll take it. I guess I can't be too upset. I landed at the foot of the cross. Now let me show you where the basket is. Right there. And I think I'm going to take the tomb one more time. I guess that's kind of ironic, going from the cross to the tomb. Let's see what we can do. All right, we can get up and down for there. And in. All right, so that was a quick 18 holes out here at the new Phoenix Run, which is out here at the Presbyterian Church in Fountain Inn, South Carolina. The guys did a great job redesigning this. This is the course that took the place of Firecracker when it had to be taken out from over at Fountain Inn Elementary because of expansion at the school. So course has only been open technically for 2 weeks, but it's in really great shape. I really like the course. It has the good slopes and uses the terrain real well, uses the woods real well. And like I said before, it has a lot of good shot shapes. So you have to go left on some right, some straight, some tunnel. And then you got that double Mando with the two trees in the middle. So, you know, it's got a wide variety of shots. So ended up 2 under, and I'm not upset about that. But this is a great course to come play. You can play it any day of the week, except for Sunday. Sunday you have to wait till after 4 o'clock. But other than that, you can come over here anytime and play it. So look it up on UDisc. It's Phoenix Run, and hopefully you'll have a good time as you come out. I'm not sure where I'm going to be when I film for the next round, but wherever it is, I'll catch you in the next round.